What is going on, everybody? Welcome back. And if you're new, welcome to Cul de Sac football. It has been a minute since
Bro.
we've done this podcast, since December 27th, to be
Yeah,
exact. Key.
those the
Uh,
dark times, bro.
it was dark, yeah, for both squads, right? Like both teams. My name is Curtis. I'm a Manchester United fan. I'm joined by our co-host here on this channel, which is Keenan Brown. He's a Chelsea supporter. With his shit kid on, boy. No. No, it's so good to be back because it's about to be the start of the 2024-2025 season. And it's always a great time. The Premier League is finally back. We got through the Euros, we got through Olympics. We are here, baby.
Dude, it's we're right here, dude. I was waiting on it, man. The Euros
Yeah.
helped though,
Mm-hmm.
and I don't know, like I'm excited for the season at the same time, but there's just so much going on where I'm like, look, dude, I don't want to see it. Like it's too much for me to handle right now, bro. It's been a wild summer, dog. So
It has been very crazy. We're gonna jump into it because this is a very long. Hopefully, it is gonna be a long podcast. We're gonna try to keep it between an hour, but there's a lot of stuff to talk about. We're gonna be talking about transfer news on both sides, red versus blue, Manchester United, Chelsea. We're gonna also talk about the transfers that are going on in the Premier League. We're gonna talk about our season previews. United playing Fulham, Chelsea playing City. We'll talk about the fixtures that are around the league, and then our Premier League predictions, things like that. If you guys have not been, if you guys have never checked out this podcast before, he's a Chelsea fan, I'm a United fan, and we mainly talk about those two teams, but we do talk about other teams mainly in the Premier League. So you're probably going to hear your favorite team if you're a Chelsea, or if you're a Tottenham supporter, you're an Arsenal supporter, things like that. So stick around, hang back. It's going to be so fun talking about football, politics and opinions, shit like that. It's going to be great. All right, Key. Let's jump into the transfers. This is the fun bit. We get to talk. We never talked transfers
yeah,
before.
it's a transfer extravaganza, man.
We never talked transfers before on the Cul de Sac football podcast before. But this is the first time we've been doing it, and the transfer window has been open. Let's go ahead and let's talk about some of the Chelsea notables. I think you've seen on the podcast notes. There's a good bit. Besides all the other players y'all bought, because y'all bought like a preschool amount of players. It
Oh,
is so many players.
hella South American children, bro. Like,
It is so many players, Chelsea. So let's
bro,
start off. You spent money, bought Pedro Neto in, uh, and this is where things immediately start getting weird because, well, and I forgot about Dewsbury Hall. I forgot he was going to Chelsea.
mhm.
Good player. I think Pedro Neto, and I was telling you before, Pedro Neto is a good player to go.
Oh, he's
This,
still
yes, the Samu deal is collapsed, and then they're working on João Felix, and the Conor Gallagher deal from Fabrizio Romano has not collapsed, but he is in the middle of Madrid in a hotel room waiting for them to sell Samu so they can finalize his deal. This is a lot going on
oh,
at Chelsea.
the deal was good and then it went bad. I heard mixed things that it's still going, and I guess it's just completely off the table.
Mm-hmm.
Black I heard, and the Connor deal is very important. With the Julian thing, so I think that's where Jao got thrown in.
Mm-hmm.
Jao coming back, I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
So I mean, he's such a high potential player, dude. When he first came in, he was a wonder kid. So I know, like at Atletico, you have to have like a certain mentality to deal with Simeone and stuff like that, bro. But that thing has just been something new every 5 seconds, every twist and turn. So right now, if the medical doesn't go through, they're gonna have him come back to London,
Mm-hmm.
and they're looking at all the deals like they say it's like separately, not together. So they're tied in, but not at the same time. But that's how
Mm-hmm.
Chelsea doing it. Do y'all thing, man. I'm just here.
Yeah, I'm
I'm
just a
just
fan.
I'm just here, bro. I'm just here.
It seems like Atletico are just very strapped for cash because they just spent $95 million on Julian Alvarez, and then they
That's a
are
lot.
trying to get, it's a lot of money, and then I think it's like 40 or 50 million they're doing for Conor Gallagher. So they need to sell Samu, they need to sell João Felix.
Mhm.
Chelsea need, whether it's a false nine that I think João Felix would play, or like Chelsea need a striker. So they need another attacker, like somebody that's playing, they need striker. So I think João Felix can come in that role and do it. I thought Samu was gonna do it, but whether they switch off, it's like him and Nkuku, mixed in with Jackson, they can figure it out from there. And then of course, all this is diverging it all the attention away from the Victor Osman deal, which is just it is so quiet because of all the stuff that's going on.
I think we're still working on that far apart. From last what was reported was that he doesn't want a loan deal at all.
Mm-hmm. With the
Doesn't want-
buy option, yeah, he doesn't want that.
He gonna get paid, and he deserves it, man. Like
Mm-hmm.
deserves it. So get your bread, and I think that's something we should figure out, dude. Like we got to go get this guy, man, because we
Yeah.
did everything around pretty much. Like let's take care of up top. So I'm pretty sure that deal's gonna be quiet. Like the Pedro Neto deal, like that deal was quiet, dog. That was extremely quiet,
It did kind of come out of nowhere
dude. So this one, and then we still have that other striker
that y'all got to get rid of.
we got to get rid of, man. They want him too, so let's swap it up and make it happen. So I don't a agent thing, but sometimes with these big players, bro, and how complex this deal is, it's gonna be crazy, man. So he might be here. I think he's gonna come to Chelsea, bro. I honestly think the deal's gonna get done.
Who's coming to Chelsea?
I think Victor Osimhen's coming to Chelsea, bro. Because we're the only ones that are, I think, not willing to pay for him, but also we have a striker in need. We have some appeal. So it's like, okay, we can give you something in return. And I think there's mutual interest between us. So hope so, bro.
I'll say that Chelsea are definitely currently the only team in for him, because PSG did pull out of that deal because of the price that he was. It's going to be a very hard. You know what? I'll backtrack a little bit. If Chelsea get Victor Osman, and this is going to kind of lean into my preview for them, they make the top four. I think so. I think they make the top four. That's how good Victor Osman is. Does that transfer get done? In my opinion, I think it's so early in the stages and it's so spotty of a deal so far that I'm not even sure. That I think even if y'all get João Felix and it isn't an Osman and it's João Felix, I still think there's a lot that Chelsea can do. Chelsea are so unpredictable.
With Jao's versatility,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah.
And we kind of need that deal to be done. And then also another part of it is too, it's like a big word, but the new buzzword for a lot of Chelsea fans is pure profit, dude. We gotta sell because we're the most bloated club in the freaking world.
I think a lot of teams are using that term now as the pure profit thing. So if we sell Scott McTominay, that is pure profit because he's from our youth. If you're hearing that word for the first time, we know we probably have American, not saying we're dumb or anything, but like American fans that watch the Premier League. Like pure profit is like if you have a youth product and you sell that youth product, that's you get all that money going to you. But if you bought a player from Portugal and he was like 15 million, but you ended up selling him for like 20, you only made like 5 million. So, like actual 5 million. And that goes to your, what we call FFP, but in England, it's called like profit sustainability rules kind of thing. And I think that Chelsea, Aston Villa, a couple of other clubs are kind of teetering on the line. I heard Manchester United aren't. So it's like spend the money, but they ain't got no money.
Yeah.
The deal, I do want to talk about Pedro Neto because I talked to you about Pedro Neto before. Have you got a chance to actually look at Pedro Neto? Because I think when I talked to you, you're just kind of like, I know of him.
He kills us. I remember a couple times we played him. He does well against the top teams, bro. He's a beast. Watch some highlights, but no, I remember when he played us, it was light work.
Yeah.
Very, very light work. And with his medical history, they were looking into that. And then they said like 2 of the injuries were contact injuries. So it wasn't just a muscular thing. So they felt safe with that. And I'm like, okay, because bro has missed.
Yes, a lot. He has.
Matches in the last 4 seasons, man. So
Mm. That was
So
one thing I was telling you about was if he can stay fit, he's gonna be really good for Chelsea. You know, we were both in for the Crystal Palace winger. I don't know why I can't think of his name right now. Um,
Michael,
Elise, yeah, we're both in for him. He would have killed it at either team. He would have been
oh
perfect
yeah,
for either team. I'm not saying you guys got the second best thing, but it was like an outside choice that I was just like, that works.
yeah,
That's crazy. That's a football manager kind of thing. It was like, oh, and I told you, he comes into the squad. He's the second best winger right behind Cole Palmer. I think he's good. He's a great relentless presser. He's a workhorse. He can occupy both flanks. He holds tight to the touchline. He has really good dribbling moves. He's really good player. I'm really excited for y'all to have them. Can't wait to see him in a Chelsea kit besides just taking pictures.
uh,
Um, uh, hopefully the Conor Gallagher thing goes through because obviously you guys get pure profit from that. That would help y'all with the Osman deal. Um, very hard deal to do. Very hard deal. What sum up your thoughts for this transfer window? How's it been for you?
man. You know, we have 8 goalkeepers. I, I can understand what he's trying to do, dude. Like, you know, I watched some of the games. I'm like, just with the goalkeeper involvement. You know, I get it, I get it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But all the young talent that we're buying, you know, we're playing. This ain't really football manager. It's more like FIFA right here.
Low key, yeah.
Buy young players and then loan them out, but you can only loan out. I mean, who was the player I'm thinking of right now? 22 years old.
Mm-hmm. There's a few of them.
Need to loan him out, but he's going to go against the count because you know you can only loan out 6 players.
Oh, okay. Is Madueke?
Oh, Madueke is going to stay. He's fine.
Okay.
The name is escaping me. I'm so mad right now. But he was a wonder kid, dude. He just got hurt. Caught a lucky break.
Lewis Hall.
Not Lewis Hall, but when he was,
Y'all sold him already? Did he get sold? Is he a Newcastle player?
you know, in Jordan, I think was the one.
Okay.
There's another one, but he was playing with Saka, and
Mm-hmm.
they were younger, and like he was the dude.
Mm-hmm.
Like, but anyway, like the squad is so bloated, and I kind of feel bad for the young bucks. I mean, like better contracts, you know, more money, but it does kind of hurt their future because like you got to get all these loan deals done, and you know, some guys I think they'll like the young Brazilian kid, the little Messi Junior kid. What are we gonna do with him?
Mm-hmm.
You know, some of these guys come over in 2 years, but it's like I don't think we're gonna gain a profit off of them that much, and we're just gonna be upside down on so many deals, bro. Like think about it, we're upside down. We're gonna be upside down on Mudryk, bro.
Mm-hmm.
For him,
Yeah.
oh, he's not even finna go for 30, bro. Maybe, you know, Raheem Sterling, that one's just gonna have to run out
Yeah. Yeah.
the wages. So I just feel like we just
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
so much on a lot of play. I don't know. And then with the pure profit thing, like we have to sell. I get it now. Like it hurts. Like dang, we're selling the youth, but
You kind of have to. Yeah.
of
Yeah, very much. That was one thing I wanted to say about the Samu deal. I heard it was something about just wages, things like that. This is kind of why you see teams, they agree personal terms first, and then they move on to agreeing with the club. And I think that's kind of what happened with the Samu deal. But Chelsea are so efficient in the transfer window. Sometimes they can kind of squeak past that step of a transfer and be like, okay, well, you want to come to Chelsea, we'll do that, do that. But that he stopped there. So I think it was something about his contract. They said he failed a medical. I don't believe failing a medical. If you're at this level, failing a medical, you need to go play with where Scott McTominay should be playing. Let's move on. I mean, man, 14 minutes, almost 15 minutes on Chelsea. That's how crazy it's been for Chelsea over the last couple of hours. Of course, Fabrizio Romano talking a lot. Let's talk about Manchester United. Key, what is, dude? And I don't know what you're gonna say. This is why I love having a person that isn't a fan of my club. From on the outside looking in, what do you think about Manchester United's transfer window?
I think it's been very solid. You know, you got the lit top 5 center back,
Mm.
a good pairing. You know, you got the Wamba Saka out. and then you picked up another guy, and then you guys did pick up what's that young boy, the other center back?
Lenny Yaro, yeah.
Yeah, I'm excited about him too. Unfortunate that he's hurt right now, so speedy recovery for my dog.
Yeah, that
But
was a bad injury.
it's been a solid one. I didn't know if you guys were gonna go into the attack more or in the midfield because that Ugarte deal. I thought that was gonna happen,
Mm.
and I was like, that was gonna look good.
Yeah.
Bruno was gonna benefit from that. And I think that was gonna turn you guys up a lot.
Speaking of Bruno, Bruno's getting that. He's getting his payday. Yeah, he's getting his payday, which I think who can say he doesn't deserve it?
Or
Man. All I'm gonna say with Bruno is he deserved that money when he in the FA Cup final, limping. Tenak told him to play center back, and he did it.
and the dude doesn't miss games.
He doesn't. No, he's never hurt.
He's never hurt, and when he first came to the Prem, so dude,
Mhm.
baller,
Yeah,
baller, he deserved blanks. Give it to him, bro.
yeah, yeah. How I feel as a Manchester United fan, how do I feel about this?
Like, is there or any person that you wanted? Like, dang, like there, like just more to desire with this. Like,
Ooh, yeah. Was there a player I was just like,
or
we
like
need to
something
get?
like a glaring need. Like we need.
Yeah, it was for a minute. There was Todibo.
Okay.
He went to West Ham. I didn't even know that
Bro.
happened. I was like, what the?
Yeah.
What in the world? It was now it's Delit. Now we got Delit. So, last week, a lot of United fans were like in a spiral because nothing was happening. David Onstein said the Ugarte deal was off, which isn't 100% true. And then it was quiet on Delit and Mazarawi. And we're just like, okay, it's the same shit. It's the same shit with Ineos that it is with the Glazers. Like they're just quiet, not doing anything. And then we get what happened closer towards last week or the end of last week, where Friday things start moving. We get the deal done. Wan-Bissaka's out the door. And how do I feel about this transfer window? Just give me the lid.
Yeah.
Just give me the lid.
Bro, it's been efficient though.
It has been efficient.
What you're
Yeah.
used to, bro, like
Yeah.
efficient. Shit
It's
is
been a lot better. Yeah, it's been a lot better. The tree, the Manchester United structure, that the structure has been completely demolished and then rebuilt with all these new people. And Ineos have said it from the beginning. They rather walk to the right decision than run to the wrong decision. So it took a while, but it's good to get the lid in, even though the English press are absolutely killing him. It doesn't matter who they dude. Paul Scholes today, United legend.
what?
Yeah, Louis Saha, United, great. Slating them, Rio Ferdinand slating them. Of course, Graeme Souness is slating them. Graeme Souness is just a sour Liverpool player. Everybody's absolutely slating him like they did Martinez, but he's a United player. That's kind of, I feel like that's what's happening, but that's what they do in that country. I mean, they completely slate him. ESPN FC, they are not convinced by Delit. I think it's weird. Yeah. I'm gonna say this though, Key. It is so weird that these guys get paid millions of dollars to talk about a sport they do not watch. Because they said this boy moved from Ajax to Juventus and flopped. He played 87 games. He made 87 appearances and then went for 70 million to take a step up to Bayern Munich. Bayern Munich have like a bunch of center backs that have went to shit. Upamecano, Kim Min Jae, freaking Delit. The only player that was good was Eric Dyer, and that's who your coach, your boy, picked up, right? Thomas Tuchel. Where the hell is Thomas Tuchel now? He's been fired from 3 different jobs. I don't know where they get their stats, where they get their ideas. I don't understand. But they need to actually watch the sport instead of just saying, well, he plays for Manchester United. Let's just get clicks and say bullshit. That's it. That's all the rant I'm doing.
Right. But no, another thing about your guys' transfer window is not with the incoming players, but the outgoing too.
Yeah.
And it's just kind of lucky that right now y'all ain't got the bready bread like that because I think it would have went crazy,
Mm-hmm.
crazy, just a little bit. But
Yeah.
you guys are making very promising. Just stick with your boy Ten Hag. I think it's gonna be all right. You know.
We'll definitely talk about more of sticking to Ten Hag a little bit later. Yeah, no, I completely agree with you. So some of the notables, of course, Lenny Yarl comes in. We got him, which I feel like Lenny is a bit of a statement signing because we swooped in from a deal between Lille and Real Madrid, swooped him in, and kind of it was more money. It was more money. I get that, but you know, Real Madrid always get what they want, and it was good that they didn't.
Yeah.
Joshua Xerxes comes from Bologna as a backup striker to Rasmus Højlund.
I like him.
Yeah, I like his game. He's a lot like he's a lot like Jackson, but I know I know that, so I'm not expecting Erling Haaland. Delit comes in, Mazraoui comes in, Greenwood finally leaves for a record-breaking fee of the last 10 years of $27.5 million. Wan-Bissaka leaves. I don't think there's a Manchester United fan that has a bad word to say about Wan-Bissaka, and I hope at West Ham he has a blast. Van de Beek goes for probably the same amount of money in my bank account. $5,000. I mean, that is $500,000. My bad. He goes for a bus fare from
Bro, he went for
$500,000 is what Van de Beek went for.
Damn.
That's pretty bad.
Damn.
That's pretty bad. How do you tell somebody, please get the hell out? Oh man. The next player that needs to be sold, I feel like, for the Ugarte deal to go through is Scott. Scott McTominay needs to go, but I think they said the update with Ugarte right now is that it's either the PSG bring the price down or we sell Scott McTominay to bring in Ugarte and then bring back Amrabat, and then we have a fullback named Hermoso that we're looking at that's a free agent. So Fabrizio Romano said we're doing 3 more deals. If we do 3 more deals, there's a Jared Branthwaite story out there. We get Jared Branthwaite too. I'm gonna scream my head off. I think the Jared Branthwaite shit is done. Yeah.
Just real quick, I heard Everton got. Somebody mentioned to me at work that Everton got like hit with another. They might get hit with like another point deduction or something like that.
Are you serious?
That's what somebody at work said.
Mm.
And I'm like, leave them alone, bro. Like, leave them alone.
What is that?
Bro, I don't
what?
know. Hey, fam, I don't know what's going on here.
I guess I gotta read into that. That is crazy. Let's move on to some of the Premier League notables. Dominic Solanke goes to Spurs.
My boy.
That's your man's.
Best of luck, bro. I mean,
I'm gonna make fun of Spurs here for a second. Which Key you should be a fan of.
Oh no, I'm excited, bro.
Loosen up, man. I know it's your dude. Hold on. Okay, so Dominic Solanke goes to Spurs for $65 million. They spent $63 million on Tenga and Dembele. They spent $60 million on Richarlison. They spent $47.5 million on Brendan Johnson. That has got to be the worst transfer lineup I've ever seen. That is terrible. That is terrible.
Dominic went for 65.
Mm-hmm. And I'm reading that in pounds, so in euros that's probably a little bit more than that. In dollars, that's probably more.
Bournemouth, get the money, bro.
Yeah, he went for some dough.
Johnson was how much?
Who?
You said Brendan Johnson?
Brendan Johnson was $47.5 million, almost $50 million.
Oof.
The fact that you bought Richarlison, Solanke, and Brendan Johnson for a combined of like 180 is just around that is crazy.
Hey, I think you go something McTominay to them, bro. 55, bro.
Yeah. No, and you know what? Dominic Solanke I think he's a good striker. I think he's gonna play well for Spurs too. But maybe you should have led with getting him. But he had a great season last season. He had a really good season last season. That's funny. Let me see what I got. Alvarez went to Madrid. The price is massive, but I'm really surprised. I am not surprised he left City because City there's no aura at City.
Look at him.
You just went from one little brother club to another.
Is he little brother?
I think I mean his little brother to Erling Haaland for a while, right? And then he tried to move into the midfield. He's little brother to Phil Foden. I mean,
Thing that's crazy about that is City flipped that. They flipped the shit out of him.
yeah.
Got him for like 20.
Mm-hmm.
They got like a 75 mil. Ooh,
Yeah. No, they made profit off of that for the first time since 2013. I'm just being petty, y'all. This is not facts. This is not facts. It was a great deal for Manchester City, matter of fact. It was great for them. Aston Villa, I have no idea what's going on. And not Aston Villa, Atletico Madrid. Tadibo goes to West Ham. I thought he was going to Juventus.
I think going to West Ham was a better move, man. Even always got some going on. You know what I'm saying? And the state of that club is weird. They're gonna win the league. They'll be up there, but West Ham's alright.
I guess Tadibo, of course, was our number one center back target. He was signed. He was not signed, but he was all green lights ready to go. And then, of course, UEFA stepped in and we can't get him because we are owned by Ineos, who own his club. Not anymore, but he was owned by Nice, which is I'm not going to go into that. Like, we're just going to skip that. One of the most mediocre right backs.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. City have a player or two that's like that, but I'm not going to say anything. It's all good. There's a player that they have that is owned by two, the same thing, almost the same thing, but it's all right. It's all right.
That player's name though.
Bro, I'm not gonna say anything. All right.
Trying to get him, y'all. I'm gonna get him.
One of the most mediocre right backs went to AC Milan, Emerson Royale.
Hey. He booed.
Yeah. He's you talk about a guy that's not good at Emerson Royale isn't terrible. It's because I gotten to this point in my drink and we're like 27 minutes into the show. Now all my real opinions are coming out. Key, what is your opinion of Emerson Royale?
Dude, he's a traffic cone. He all right, bro. He just
I like to
I wouldn't want him on my club, bro. I'm just gonna say that's all I'll say about dude.
He is a bit
just was not performing.
What'd you say?
And anytime I seen him play, he wasn't performing.
Right.
At all.
He's a bit like Wan-Bissaka a little bit. He's kind of a medieval times right back. He's good at being the stonewall white back, right? Like he's just not defensively as good as Wan-Bissaka. He's not good at going forward. He's not good at Postecoglou kind of wanted him to invert into the midfield. He doesn't have the capabilities of that, fam. So so going to AC Milan, I was like, he fooled another club to buy him, but it's hey man, it's a game. I can only hate the player and I can't hate the player. I can only hate the game.
He's gonna go to AC Milan and take off. Watch.
AC Milan for some reason can get great results out of a good player. They did it for Bakayoko, I think.
Who?
Yeah. Yeah. Who? And finally, I don't know why I don't take more celebration to this and more happiness from this, but Zubimendi has rejected Liverpool to stay with Real Sociedad.
Yeah. To me, I mean,
there's some Liverpool hate coming out of the Chelsea fan.
Just a little bit. That's from my bro Nick. That's from my bro. I show no love, bro, at all.
Yeah.
So, hey, and we'll do that another episode where I just let him. We gonna let him know who we had. Just who we gonna have whole season. We gotta pick. Last year, it was Brighton. Last year, I ain't gonna lie, but
yeah, I can see that. Zubimendi, they need to replace Thiago. They need to replace Matip leaving Zubimendi, and they need a 6. Zubimendi was gonna take up that role because you don't want to see McAllister, Endo kind of play that role. They're not necessarily big enough to play that role in the Premier League. They're more of 8s. They don't want to be converted to a 6. So it was a blow. It was a massive blow because that's Casito that said no, that's Lavia that said no, and now there's Zubamendi that said no. And all Sociedad said was, "Look, this is your boyhood club. You really gonna do that to your mama?" And then he
And
stayed. It's funny. It's so funny. I feel like I'll get more into that into the Liverpool preview, how I feel about Liverpool, but they're not doing anything in the transfer window. The fans are pissed off at their board. Sounds like United sometimes. It is what it is. Stop being a Liverpool fan.
damn.
Let's jump into our previews because we did talk about the incomings. Manuel Agate, some point, hopefully that happens. Jared Branthwaite, I don't know what the hell's going to do with that. Manchester United going in with another bid. Victor Osman is still kind of, there's nothing going on at the moment with that, but Key is hopeful for that. Season preview for United and Chelsea. Key, I'm actually going to switch it around. We're going to start with Chelsea versus Manchester City. This is a big game off rip for Chelsea and Manchester City. Manchester City, of course, they're going for I think it's 8 titles in 7 years or 7 titles in 8 years or something like that. Big game for Chelsea. First day of the season, first game of the season. And of course, Liverpool get Ipswich. Oh my God.
They got Ipswich. Oh my goodness.
Oh my God. And I think they do that a lot. I think Liverpool gets the first game of the season so easy. And it's 6:30, so I can not be mad about it. You can't be mad if you're
Yeah,
asleep.
get them out of here. Get that shit out of here.
How do you feel about Chelsea versus Manchester City?
Man, I don't really have any. Honestly, bro, no expectations. I do think we'll compete with Nkunku back in the lineup. And I think really, really big season for him. He's gonna be excellent for us, dude. I'm so excited to see him play, with everybody else. But also the style of play that we're implementing, what I'm saying, who we're gonna put between the sticks. For Sanchez, I'm not hopeful, bro. I'm not gonna lie, because he just does the most random shit. He loves to come out the Falcon punch, crosses, he misses, gives the ball away. You know what I'm saying? Whether he's rolling it or kicking it doesn't matter, dude. So, but we just have to be careful with our taxes playing with him, man. We're just moving everything up with that 4-3-3 and all that shit, and then have the goalkeeper move up, and then sometimes man-to-man marking. We was trying that in preseason. We can't. You have to know what you're doing, bro. So, yes, this is experimental, and it's cool to see. This the capabilities of the team and the coach's vision. What he's trying to put on the field is awesome, dude. I'm with it. It's just, man, it's not about scoring for me. I mean, that's not my concern. I feel like we can get goals, bro. I feel like we can get goals. I feel like we can move the ball, but it's going to be the movement in the back, kind of trying to play the games. They're the masters, bro, And then how we're going to play our defense. Are we going to do the inverted thing? Because he changed it in the last preseason game. So I did like his ability to adjust, but just how much are we going to keep up with that new thing that we saw with the inverted and the man-to-man marking, which with City, it's going to get scary, bro.
Yeah, Maresca coming from Leicester, it seems like he has a really good brand of football he wants to play. It's just about if he has the right players.
And I think he does, bro. And to my point, too, is oh, my goodness, dude. Who's going to be in the back? Reece James, he's gone for 3 games anyway. So I don't want it to be
what is your stance? This is what I wanted to bring up. What is the stance on Reece James? Because we have the same issue with Luke Shaw.
What you mean, Reece James? I mean, he finally got the surgery, which he should have got a long time ago. But Reece is Reece, bro. If he's healthy, start that man.
I guess maybe it's not Luke Shaw's situation. I guess isn't. Let's say Reece James got picked to go to England and he didn't play for you since February.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
He goes to England duty. He gets somehow fit to play 2 games for England. Gets re-injured and he can't play against Manchester City in the Community Shield. Then what do you say?
Dude, we weren't gonna. I don't think we was gonna. Your boy was going. I don't think he was gonna pick him anyway. But I feel like that's something the club was like, he's not going anywhere. Don't touch. I wouldn't want Reece. Stay home, bro. Just stay home. Stay home. And when he comes back, I'm excited to see how we'll play. He was in the middle. It was kind of weird to see him in the middle doing working. Melo on the outside, but it was cool, just the versatility we have. But against City, who is going to be the 4 in the back? You know, because we have a situation where, okay, is Fofana finna come through? Is he going to reemerge, you know, rise from the ashes, which is what we need, because I do not want Battershield and Levi Cole, 2 left-footed center backs playing off each other trying to do that shit, dude. Like, we don't need that shit.
With Erling Haaland breathing down your neck.
Come on, bro. You know, they're going to do the same thing to y'all, like to us, but just better, more cohesion and stuff and quality of players. So that's the only thing that scares me, bro, is the passing out the back and defending fucking set pieces, bro.
Yeah.
Which for years. It doesn't matter where that shit's at. It's just, it goes all bad, bro. It goes all bad. But I think we're going to have our moments. We're going to capitalize. We have great players that, you know, individual that could do some special things, man. Going with them, just the control of the game and the adjustments, because that's a wizard over there, bro. So I really don't have any expectations. I do expect us to, really the only one I have is us to play a good competitive game. We can play with them. We've played them before and we've tied. It's been some controversial shit happen. Pull out a win, I don't know. It just tactically to try to do that with them with this new shit.
What's the lineup looking like against City? What is your predicted lineup?
I think Robert Sanchez is gonna start.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Kukure is back. I'll put Kukure on the left. In the middle, let's put Levi Colwell. Right center back. That's gonna make the whole fucking game, bro. Not the whole game, but that's gonna dictate a whole bunch. Battershield back there, that motherfucker is. I mean, I'll wake him up before the game starts. Goodness gracious, bro. So Fofana, I throw Fofana in there, bro. I don't know shit. Right, Mallow. He likes him going up on the outside, moving up. Because Mallow, you know, he was a 10 in his earlier career, so he's comfortable going up and moving. Kukure, we see with the same thing. So I like that aspect of it. It's just a fucking. Then you got Moises Caicedo. I think it helps him too with them coming up. It kind of frees him up to get the ball and just move it. He'll do what he has to do. And then we got him. And then I think he's going to start Enzo. He really likes Enzo. So they're going to have him next to Moises and, of course, my boy, Too Chilly, you know, Too Chilly. And then in Cuckoo, which I'm excited to see him play with Cole Palm. Oh, dude. Like, it's going to be exciting ball to watch, bro.
Yeah.
It's going to be exciting brand. On their left side, it's going to be Raheem Sterling, bro.
Damn.
So
no Pedro Neto doesn't start immediately.
He should. I mean, you got to. He should, but I think
I think he will, because
bro,
fuck, I keep forgetting the manager's name is Maresca, right? You spent 50 plus on him. That's your signing. I think immediately he's going to want him to hit the ground running in a Chelsea kit. So I actually think he does start.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. I wouldn't be mad at that. And then up top, you know who we got up top? Nico. I wouldn't be surprised. I'm gonna back Nico unreasonable. Like delusional on some, because I just have to do this now. Like what he did, gotta do it. Fuck it. Cause I think it's not that it'll be easy for him, but he'll be so comfortable in just the movement, the fluidity, and that's just how he plays so good with Nkuku behind him too. Like he gonna fuck some shit off now. Like he gonna
it's coming. We know.
He's gonna break my heart. About 12 times. 12 times.
We know. Yeah.
He's gonna have. I think he's gonna have a solid year, bro.
Yeah. Okay.
The line is gonna be. It's just who's gonna be that other center back, man. Like,
what's the score you're talking about?
I don't know if I can give you a score, bro, because it can go like. I think like really bad or like pretty even. I don't know. We'll have some moments. Man, fuck shit, bro. Chelsea 2-1, bro.
Well, oh man,
Out the
that's
gate.
what I'm talking about.
Yeah, fuck it, bro. City,
That's
like, y'all cool, bro. Like, we not scared. Like, nah, bro, whatever.
It's at Stamford Bridge.
Whatever.
It
Yeah,
is the
yeah,
first game of the season
yeah.
at Stamford Bridge.
Coach, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
New wingers, all that. Come on, bro. New,
Possibly Jao Felix there. Yeah.
yeah, bro. Don't hype.
Whatever. Fuck it. Go for it.
Almost caved, bro. Hey, first episode, I'm not being reasonable, all right? Like,
We'll be, yeah.
fuck, fuck it.
First episode back. We don't have to be.
Yeah, no,
Manchester United versus Fulham. Uh, every game for Manchester United is going to be difficult. The press are all up on Ten Hag. He should have got fired in the summer. The fans made sure that he stayed. The English press, as I said earlier, does not want this man in charge. They love Ruud van Nistelrooy that we just brought in. Ruud van Nistelrooy was an amazing player for Manchester United. They hope that he gets the job soon. They love him. So yeah, it's going to be just super all the pressure on Ten Hag. Just because you, hey, look, and I think Ten Hag should be bought a little bit more time. He got 2 trophies in 2 seasons. But yeah, that's just not the story with this team. So I think if DeLitt, and I think DeLitt's going to play first game of the season. Him and Mazraoui, they're going to be, they signed everything today. There's official announcement for sure tomorrow. I think they're going to be ready by Friday. I think DeLitt plays. I think
mm,
DeLitt the importance of him is he's a very transformative signing. We're going to be able to kind of play a higher line
sure.
with him and Martinez. Martinez, of course, the guy that can step into the midfield. He can make the quick tackles. He can pick up the ball and make forward passes. DeLitt is very similar. Of course, Delo can do the inverted fullback thing. Luke Shaw, when fit, the best ability is availability. And I think this is what I meant to say. If Luke Shaw is not fit for at least, it has to be 75% of the games this season, we have to consider something for him. He's on a big contract. He has to be fit. You can't keep putting us in this position where we don't have a left back. When he's fit and he's in form, he's the best left back in the league. So we need him right. And I think we can actually, last year, what happened with Manchester United was the attack were so high up, but our line was so deep because of the center backs we had, it left our midfield exposed so many times. Casemiro isn't necessarily, the best CDM in the world anymore. So he was getting ran through. Bruno was out of position. Kobe Mainu was just a kid. He was getting ran through. It was just too much. And a lot of times teams were just having a field day through the midfield and getting a run at a back four. So you're able to kind of crunch that down, build a good wall in front of the back four, and play the Ten Hag style. We should have a better look. Now, I feel like that's going to take a few games. Fulham is it's more about DeLitt, Old Trafford, 75,000 fans. We know Ineos is here. And it's a start of a brand new season. We're wearing red, and I think we're going to beat Fulham 2-0, honestly. I don't think Fulham have much for us at this moment. Not saying Fulham's a bad team. They have Andres Pereira. They have Robertson down that left flank. And they're still a good side. Lineups. Onana in goal, of course. I think it's a big year for Onana, by the way. Big year for Onana. I think he's going to play well. My favorite part of the lineup, Delo and DeLitt, the fuck. No.
Oh, the fuck? Bro, when you said earlier, I was like, it actually happened.
It actually happened. We just need De Jong. We need De Jong next, and then maybe in an alternate universe we got De Bruyne. That would be hilarious. Yeah, Delo, DeLitt.
Hey, they connect on a goal somehow or some shit.
Oh my God, De Jong, DeLitt, the goal.
Funny shit, yeah.
That's funny. Yeah, on the right side, DeLitt, right center back. Martinez, finally, he's ready to go. Martinez, one of my favorite players on the team. On the left side, Luke Shaw. In the midfield, let's hope at some point in the season it's Manuel Gatti, but it's gonna be Casemiro. It's gonna be our star boy, Kobe Mainu, Bruno, of course, at the 10. By the way, with Bruno, I think it's a pretty big year for Mason Mount. I think it's so hard for Mason Mount to get into the team because Bruno's a robot. He's never hurt. He wants to play the 10. I think he played pretty well when he came on during preseason, but that's besides the point. I feel like Eric Ten Hag will go Rashford, Xerxes, and Garnacho when he should go Garnacho, Xerxes, and Ahmed. He can't play favorites this season. He cannot play favorites this season. Rashford's been kind of playing bad again. I'd put him on the bench. I put Garnacho there, but I know there's something. I don't know if it's a must-play clause that he has in his contract. I don't know what it is. He's favorites. He's the teacher's pet. I don't know what it is, but it's the favoritism that's going to hurt Ten Hag this season. And if he keeps playing Marcus just defended so bad in that Unity Shield.
I don't even think that's up to him, bro. I think that's whoever upstairs talking about. You better
right. And I just if he plays Garnacho on the left and he plays Ahmed, Ahmed deserves a chance. Like he deserves it because he's been playing well. If that's the lineup, I'm gonna be here we go. My prediction that I'm about to say is gonna work. But if you're playing Marcus Rashford and he's not playing well, it ain't looking good, bruv. It's not gonna be cute. But hopefully Rashford gets informed, and then we ain't got to worry about that. 2-0 United. Around the league, we got loads of time. I looked up, I was like, oh my goodness. No, we got loads of time, man. Let's talk about footy, man. Premier League is back. All right, Saturday, 6:30 a.m. Liverpool versus Ipswich at Ipswich's home.
Oh, they're gonna be lit, bro.
They're gonna be jumping. Liverpool, you bastards! You were so lucky to get this. You're so lucky. You were so lucky to get this. Ipswich, I'm gonna say it now because I've been holding off. Ipswich, you're going back down. Yeah.
Immediately.
Yeah, they're getting relegated. Kieran McKenna used to coach us. He was crap. So he's back in the Premier League, and I'm pretty sure he ain't learned anything. He's going back down with Ipswich.
Yo.
Liverpool are a team that I think they're gonna struggle. Not as bad as most people. They're gonna be like Chelsea. Chelsea's so unpredicted. Like Chelsea could be like third, or they can also be 12th. Liverpool ain't gonna do that. They're gonna be in that top 4 race, but I feel like they're good players are getting older. They're not replacing those players quick enough, and it's going to start catching up to them this season. They're going to beat Ipswich, whatever. Arsenal versus Wolves, decent game.
As much as I hate to say it, bro, they're going to be good. Arsenal's going to be scary. Mm-hmm. And I won't be surprised if they do it this year.
Man. Oh, wait. Are we?
I won't be surprised, bro. Like, chill out.
We're getting the early predictions from Keith.
Keeping it a buck. Like,
yeah. They do have the second best right winger in the league.
Who?
He said who? Man, it's Bakayoko, man. Saka.
Y'all look, so for no reason at all, I don't know, I can't explain it. It's just one of those things. I have a unreasonable. I be hating on him, bro. Like, it is what it is. I don't care. It
is what it is.
It is what it is.
I have something for the equalizer, by the way, to end off the show. It's gonna be funny. Arsenal versus Wolves. Okay, Everton versus Brighton. Brighton lost a couple of players, but still a dangerous team.
That'd be an alright game to watch right there.
That's gonna be a good game. Everton lost Onana in the midfield. Sondheich is still there. I don't want to. It's just the predictions. Like, I don't want to get too deep in my predictions yet because Everton are part of my predictions. But hopefully Everton, they avoid relegation battles. Like, that's what we want to see from them. Newcastle versus Southampton.
That's gonna be an okay game. That's gonna be an okay game, man. It's just, I heard Eddie Howe's like under fire, bro. Like,
yeah.
So how they come out with their first game, so that he's under that microscope. So they'll probably.
Yeah, they suffered a lot of injuries last season, Newcastle. Um, I think this season they're going to be a lot better. Southampton, it almost seemed like Southampton were gone long, huh? Like it's like, oh, Southampton. I kind
Right.
of forgot they were relegated.
Right.
Yeah. They're going back down. But no, I'm just saying I forgot my relegation. Are
That
they
boy
part of
relegate him. Boy, you out here relegating everybody, dog.
Um, I just looked at I forgot my Premier League predictions. My Premier League predictions are gonna be hilarious. Okay. Nottingham Forest versus Bournemouth. That could be.
Yeah,
I-
low key. Low key.
You want
Yeah.
to watch an English football match at 9 a.m. in the morning? That is the most English is gonna get.
Yeah.
Next game, final game on Saturday, West Ham versus Aston Villa. Good. Very.
Ooh. Hell yeah. Yeah. No, that's gonna be a fire ass game.
That's gonna be good. Good game. Good game to end it off on. Of course, Manchester United play. I meant to mention that Friday we kick it off against Fulham. Sunday, Brentford versus Crystal Palace. Should be good.
That's
Should be
gonna
good.
be good.
And then you guys will finish off week one with Manchester City, Chelsea versus Manchester City at Stamford Bridge. So, good opening weekend. I think the fixtures are pretty good. Of course, Liverpool escape away with that one. Um, yeah, they got lucky. Let's do our Premier League predictions. Key, I don't know if you were able to kind of put your predictions together. I'm gonna lead off with you, and then I'll do mine. Um, we'll go. We have 7 categories here. We have the league winners, top 6, relegation, top scorer, manager of the year, player of the season, and my favorite. Wait, did I say? Did I say? Oh no, top 6. Did I say relegation? My favorite relegation, top scorer, manager of the year, and then player of the year, and then my other favorite, the first manager to get sacked. So we definitely we start with league winners. Who's winning the league, Key?
Manchester City.
Why do we just obviously say Manchester City?
I'm not gonna say the other option. So we're not there yet, and that's okay. I don't. Our expectation. We'll get to that later, but it's gotta be them, not the other team, bro. So
Yeah.
that's what I got.
Yeah, I think I agree with you. Actually, no, screw that. It's Manchester United. No, I'm playing. It's Manchester City. They lost Junior Julian Alvarez, but that doesn't matter. Like they have so much depth. There's so much quality. They are a team that's still the best in the world. They still have the best players. Rodri's on that team. Ruben Diaz is kind of coming back into form. De Bruyne is going to have a better season than last season. Erling Haaland's going to have a better season. He's looking at another 50 goals in all comps probably. It's going to be a really good season probably for City. I don't like saying it, but yeah, City league leaders. Top 6.
Oh, we might see Jack Grealish again because since Julian's gone, because we ain't seen that motherfucker. Shit.
And Jeremy Doku's not been in the best form. So, yeah, we might be able to see Jack finally. What is your top 6, Key?
Oof. Not in order.
Not in order. Okay.
City, Arsenal, Aston Villa.
Oh.
Mm, let's see. I'm put United up there.
Okay, it's 4th. Okay. Well, you said not in order. Okay.
I know that. I can't do it.
Okay. Okay.
At the first spot, I ain't gonna do it. No, actually, no. Let's do that again. Let's do it. Okay. First, City. Second, Arsenal. Third, I think it might be a repeat, bro. Aston Villa.
Mm-hmm.
Fourth, do I want to put somebody surprise in there? Shit. It's gonna have to be somebody new, bro. But I think y'all are getting there at the 5, either at the 5 or the 4, the 5 or the 4 for sure.
Mm.
5 or 4. Y'all could maybe go 3, bro. I'm not gonna lie. but we're gonna put y'all at the 4. 5 spot. I'm gonna say, I don't know, Newcastle, bro.
That's a
I'm gonna put us in there, bro. I'm gonna put us in there.
mm-hmm,
Put us in there at 5.
5.
I think we can go from like 4 to 8. 4 to 8.
Mm-hmm.
That's where I think we can go. I'm cool with that, but we'll get in the top 6 for sure.
Okay.
That 6 spot, I want to do somebody new, man.
Who's gonna be that team?
Who could do it, man?
West Ham could be
I
better.
about it a little bit, but West Ham holding on like past Newcastle. I think Newcastle
Mm-hmm.
further in the season than them. So I'll probably say Newcastle.
Okay. I agree with you on a lot of things. So mine is Manchester City 1, Arsenal 2nd. I actually have us at 3rd. I couldn't even tell you why. I don't know what I was doing.
Y'all gonna be balling, bro.
I think the DeList signing is so transformative. I think we'll catch fire and we'll start playing a lot better. And I think if as long as the first couple of weeks aren't a complete disaster, I think Eric Ten Hag can end the season really well. There's a new coaching staff. There's a new structure above them. I think they can catch fire. 4th, Liverpool. Like I said, I don't think Liverpool are gonna have the best. I don't think they have the absolute best season with Arne Slot. I think the thing is Arne Slot, in theory, is a lot like Klopp, but the aura of Klopp is gone. That leadership that he brings, that man-to-man relationships that he had, like those are all of that's gone.
Next club, bro.
Exactly. The a lot of the players are older. They're still there. Salah's still there. Diaz is there. Van Dijk's there. I think Matip's gone now. It's not the same exact team. They're still going to be they have quality still, but and there's no real new additions, so I think they're going to struggle. Right behind them, 5th, I said Chelsea. If Maresca isn't a disaster in the beginning, it's the same thing with Ten Hag and the same thing with Eddie Howe. If it's not a disaster in the beginning, these teams will get better throughout the season. That's what I think. Newcastle 6th.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's my top 6. Relegation.
Left Aston Villa out.
I only left Aston Villa out because I don't believe in their ability to be in the Champions League and in the Premier League at the same time.
Okay.
I think they're going to struggle only because of depth. But there's redemption for Aston Villa in my prediction because I have a wild prediction that Aston Villa's in. Relegation. I'll go first for relegation because I'm so excited. Relegation. The third one's gonna surprise you, Key. Ipswich, Southampton, Bournemouth. They lost Dominic Solanke.
Mm-hmm.
I think they're gonna end up going down, and I think Leicester City will stay up. For some reason, something tells me Leicester City can get 30 points, 35 points, and stay up. Something I don't know what it is. I don't know. I just think they've had recent history. So is Southampton in the Premier League, and maybe that might help a little bit.
So Everton's gonna hang on.
I think Everton's in later in my thing, but I think Everton will end up staying up, and be a little bit more clear than they've been before. Ipswich, who's on? Oh, and there'll be another one. Because in 2025, let's hope that City finally gets hit with the 1-5. They can go with their asses.
It goes down. Like.
Let's hope, but that would be a funny situation. Who do you have for relegation?
I'm gonna agree with you on Ipswich. Get them out of here. They'll probably get. Shit, they get 20 points. I'll be surprised, bro.
This is all due respect with Ipswich. I just don't believe in them.
All due respect, bro. Like, do y'all thing the first game. Do what y'all gotta do.
This is the Premier League.
Yeah, we talking shit, and they might be like, we might go down there and draw some type shit. You know what I'm
saying? Yeah. That would be crazy.
You know, them Southampton. Damn, dude, I don't want to copy you, but like I kind of feel like.
Yeah. It's usually 3 up. It's usually the same,
And
3 up, they're down.
Leicester's just like the wrong team to.
Yeah.
They're the team that's going to probably try to, going to screw somebody over
Mhm.
and be a pest in the league, and they've been here, so they're definitely going to go up. Everton, man,
This the year?
it's the year, bro.
Damn, Everton.
It's the year. It's the
Is this the year Everton goes down? Now, my prediction in manager sack might actually complement that. Top goal scorer, Key. Who's the top goal scorer of the Prem?
As long as he's in the league, he's gonna lead it. He's gonna lead it. Holland, bro.
Erling Haaland. Yeah.
And I think he's gonna come back better, working on the other parts of his game to be more involved and shit like that. Just to
Mhm.
and it challenges him, so he's gonna healthy 30 shit 30 piece easy 30
The
piece
Prem. Yeah.
easy in the league alone. Yeah, he got it.
I didn't say Erling Haaland. I didn't say it. I didn't put it down. This is the one I'm gonna diverge a little bit. I'm gonna go to the
Oh,
outside guy.
going. I know where you're going.
You know who I'm going with.
I know where you're going.
I want to hear it. I want to see if you get it right.
Ollie Watkins.
Yes.
Hey, dude, a baller, bro.
He is a baller. Yes. I know I said they're gonna struggle because of the Champions League, but if they are in the top 4 or they're really close to it, I think Ollie's gonna ball. Ollie Watkins is gonna do his thing. I think he's gonna score a good bit of goals, and maybe he might end up catching fire, score a little bit more goals than he usually would, ends up being top goal scorer. So that's a little bit outside, but Erling Haaland's most likely. But I don't think Ollie Watkins is totally like a bad idea. Yeah. Manager of the year.
Who got it? Who got it last year?
Who did get it last year? I would say it was probably Pep that got it last year. I think Pep has gotten it for the last couple of years. I forgot.
Because I mean, sometimes like I know like the top team that wins, they that of course, but sometimes they're like, that Aston Villa one, like nobody saw that shit coming, bro.
Yeah.
Like,
Pep Guardiola, he's won it. He won it last year. It was the 5th time he's won it.
well, shit. If that's how they do it, whatever, bro.
Yeah, that's who I picked. I picked the bald fraud.
Whatever.
I picked Pep Guardiola to win it again. Also, he might be leaving City. I think it's just going to be a ceremonial. Here you go. Bye. Thank you.
And I think that's why they might be lit this year too, especially with the charges, the investigation starting. So they might just be like,
yeah. There'll be 2 parades in Manchester this year. It'll be a parade for them winning the title, and then there'll be a parade for us for when they get relegated. Player of the season.
Player of the season. It might be like if it's City winning, it's either going to be KDB.
I think I read something. What'd you say?
I like Rodri.
A key. That's why you my dog, because that's who I picked.
Yeah.
That's who I picked. The last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The last 5 years, it's been a Manchester City player. I think it's gonna repeat itself, and I think it's Rodri. I think he's coming off of that Euro campaign where he was the best player in the Euros.
Oh, yeah.
And he's been the best CDM for the last probably 2 years, 3 years. I think this is the season he's finally gonna really, he's finally gonna win that award. And KDB, I mean, has fell off a little bit, but yeah, Rodri's just been too consistent. All right. Oh man, the first manager sacked? ?
Bro, okay. The crazy.
Woo.
I looked at some odds.
Oh my God, me too.
Looked at the odds. I didn't know Eddie Howe was under that much fire like that.
Mm-hmm.
Your boy was up there too, which
Yep.
I don't understand that.
Mm-hmm.
I don't really get it. Of course, people at work are talking to me. They're like, "I hear he's not gonna make it past Christmas." I'm like, dude,
Maresca.
Christmas?
Maresca's in. Yeah,
Oh,
the bookies are in for him too. It's not as bad as Ten Hag, but he's in there.
that's crazy, bro. Like,
Yeah, I think there's two managers. I was like, they could get it. Um, so Nuno from Nottingham Forest
no, and Sean Dyche, bro.
and Son fucking Deitch. I think he is good as gone. I'd get him out right now if I own Everton. But I've always said he wasn't the right guy for Everton. I've always said that. I think he will be the first one to lose his job. That's my pick. Maresca's only, I think he's like 12-1, only because this is his first time in the Premier League. This is a Chelsea are in a weird position, just period, with how the club is being ran. And you guys will not hold back on firing a manager. It doesn't matter if he's been in charge for 2 days, y'all fire him. That's why I think he's in there.
Bro,
Eddie.
I just wonder, like, okay, we fire him,
Mm-hmm.
but at the same time, like,
Who do you bring in?
what are the expectations?
Mm-hmm.
And I don't think there's like shit too many fans that we could say like what the what are we like what's going on? I haven't where we should be.
Mm-hmm.
So 5 to 8, 5 to 8 spot. We shouldn't fall out the top 6 for sure. There's no way we should, but realistically, what are the expectations?
Mm-hmm.
Like for y'all, what are the expectations for Man United, bro? Like,
well, after the money spent, there is massive. The problem with United is it is that money that is spent, but it's also you might not know because you are a Chelsea fan. The pressure isn't the same from the media. The media just dictates so much. Like the media sacked. They sacked Van Hall. They sacked Mourinho. When they just start sharpening their knives and they start stabbing the manager in the back and they start leaking out all the stuff that's coming out. Maresca is at least not, from what I know, he isn't getting that yet, but he is a foreign manager. He doesn't have an English passport, so he's going to be in trouble for that. But that's my problem. I don't want y'all to lose against City, lose a couple of other games, and then all of a sudden we start hearing Chelsea, Chelsea big heads or, captains of Chelsea or stuff like that. People who have a big voice are like not sure about Maresca's tactics. That's the first signs of like somebody getting sacked. Yeah.
tactic part too, but also I think with so many effing players on that roster, that bloated squad, and young players, I think our average age is like 23 point something.
Yeah.
And it's bought up by Raheem Sterling, bro. And like 20,
Yeah.
With all those players, not that many vets, but guidance, I think it can cause, like last year, it caused a lot of some selfishness. Like we spoke the other day, like how Madueke, like he going, I like the confidence, my boy. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you need to pick your head up and look and drop that thing off. The spot, bro. What's up with you?
Yeah.
What's going on in that locker room? Why is that message not clear? So I think Pochettino that's what kind of got, screwed him over a little bit. He lost the locker room a little bit. You couldn't cultivate like a culture to, get these guys. He has to do that, bro. He has to do that because that affects so much in the team. And I mean, it's a lot of guys you have to do that with. That's a lot, Selecting a team. Imagine selecting your bench, bro, with all them dudes. Or you just walk outside to the pitch and you just see a five.
Gangham. Yeah. Yeah.
Like,
I don't think he's going to get sacked, by the way. I think he's going to be fine. I think he'll survive this season. He'll be fine. Yeah. Yeah. Definitely think Nuno's in trouble. And I think Eddie Howe, it's just because I feel like Southgate wants a job. So I think there's a little bit of pressure there for Eddie Howe to perform now. Newcastle are going to be like, oh, yeah, we can bring him in. If he gets a job at Newcastle, it is solely because he knows people at Newcastle or something.
Just go ahead and sell. My other favorite player, Isak is over there, bro. Go get him off that shit, bro. If your boy come to town, get my boy out there. Get him out of there.
Oh
Anthony,
my God.
out of there, bro. They don't deserve that, bro.
Anthony Gordon will play as a left wing back in a
Oh,
back five. That's how ridiculous this man is. He is ridiculous. Oh my goodness, he is a mess. He'll play me at striker. That's how dumb he is. Yeah. I don't think Eddie Howe, it's the same with Ten Hag. It's the same situation. If they start losing games, the pressure starts adding on. It's the same thing. Eddie Howe, unfortunately, has a massive takeover above him. So that's why I know they're like, we want our own guy. Even no, I think Eddie Howe is basically their own guy, but I know they're going to be looking. Yeah, I think Son Deitch, Nuno is a second. He is right there. He is second. I think
Nuno, he gets hired knowing he's gonna get fired.
that's probably right. Yeah.
He keep a job though. That boy gonna pop back up.
He'll pop up in Italy. Yeah, he'll pop up somewhere. All right. Yeah.
He's gonna be the future coach of Everton.
Nuno? Oh my
Watch.
God.
This on some weird shit.
I don't even like Nuno. I think Everton, I think the manager they should have got would have been who's the Italian guy? Who's the Roma manager right now?
Oh my gosh.
Who's the ex Brighton coach?
De Zerbi?
De Zerbi. I think he would have been good for Everton. He's one track minded. Like he's very like just attack. Just attack. I don't care if we're losing 15 million nil. Like just attack. But I think he would have been decent. He would have been a good coach for Everton. All right. We usually have a segment called the Equalizer. I'm gonna take care of the Equalizer. It's usually Key segment, but I'm gonna take care of it because I think it's gonna be funny. It's gonna be a funny one. All right, Key. I don't want you to speak until I say a name better than a player better than Cole Palmer. Okay? This give me a nod, okay?
I hear somebody better than Cole Palmer?
Exactly. I'm gonna name a list. I have 1, 2, 3. I'm not even gonna say how many.
All right, cool.
Okay. All right, here we go.
Yeah.
Jeremy Doku. Jared Bowen. Anthony. He's not. No, I'm a United fan. He's not. Luis Diaz. Mudryk. Kuleveski.
You said, okay, go back. You said Luis Diaz. Who was after that?
Oh, my bad. Mudryk. Kuleveski. Bukayo Saka.
Oh, hey, bro.
Okay, that's fine. You know what? Hey, don't do it.
That Luis Diaz one, that was tough.
That was a tough one. Okay.
Boy, yeah.
Okay.
Hey, if he got to do it again. You know what I'm saying? Luis Diaz he raw, bro.
Yeah. Okay. So you're not saying Bukayo Saka. You're staying quiet on Bukayo Saka.
Hell yeah. What?
Okay. All right. Phil Foden.
I watched the Euros. we saw the same Euros.
But you talking? Are you for him or not?
Nah, bro. We saw the Euros. We saw.
Okay. So he's still staying quiet.
It's tough, bro. Yeah.
Okay. Son.
Son, man, I can't. I love Son.
Yeah, I was about to say the next one was Mo Salah. So.
Oh, y'all see, yeah. I was fraudulent a couple times. I ain't gonna lie. I was fraudulent, y'all. Oh my goodness, that was tough.
I agreed with you until you got to Saka. No, I'm playing. I see why you choose him over Saka. I get it.
No, but
yeah, I get it.
He gets busy, bro. Like he's direct. He gets to it.
And Saka's I love Saka because he's super consistent. He's every game. It's a 7 out of 10 from him. You know exactly what you're getting from him. I think he's a really good player. You are so wrong about Phil Foden.
I don't, bro.
For that, Phil Foden is a phenomenal, and I'm a United fan, phenomenal player.
Hey, Premier League, Fodinho, that he get busy in the Premier League. But I saw the Euros, like, where was you at, my boy?
That was enough for you to be like, nah, not better than Cole Palmer.
No. Phil Foden's better than him, like, of course.
Son, yeah, I agree with you, and of course, yeah, but I agreed with you until we got probably more to Phil Foden because
Luis Diaz tough though, bro.
I knew I threw that one in there for a reason because I was like, the first couple ones were too easy. It's like Jeremy Doku, he's not. Jared Bowen, I mean,
he's
we
cool.
like Jared Bowen, but nah, Anthony ain't shit. Mudryk, I don't even rate Mudryk. I mean, I don't. It's not that I don't rate him, but like,
Man, my boy is lost. I'm gonna pray for my boy, man.
Yeah, Cole Palmer's better than him. Kuleveski, I do think Cole Palmer's better than Kuleveski.
Kuleveski straight.
He's good. He is good. Yeah, Saka. Yeah, I had Son and Mo Salah, and like, if you wouldn't have, I'd have been like, bro, you fucking Neymar, prime Neymar. All right, now talk.
I was missing, but I can't though. He's nice, bro.
Yeah. I'm glad you broke at Son. That was good. It speaks to your footy knowledge. Man, that has been an hour and 15 minutes of Cul de Sac football. The return. I didn't even do the proper like intro. I'll be back. Trust me. Fire him up. We'll be back with it. My name is Curtis. I'm a Manchester United fan. Also, I am a video game journalist for Sports Gamers Online, and also I do videos on the Seoul Dojo. Of course, you can check those out. You can follow me on Twitter at Callie from the Dojo. Key, where can they find you? Plug yourself in, all that stuff.
Man, you can find me in these streets, bro. No. I'm on Twitter a little bit. I'm trying to revive it since we're doing this.
Trying to get back up to it, yeah.
Trying to get back up to speed, man. So you see the handle right there. I'll get to it, man. But
hey, the whole first season you weren't even saying it. Like, you didn't have a handle at all.
I forgot my handle, bro. I was like, okay, because I couldn't. Yeah, weird situation, but we're back, so we'll see what's going on as the season goes, man. Try to get more active and stuff like that. So I'm excited about it. New season.
Mm-hmm.
So we will talk to y'all next week after the first opening.
After the first week.
Oh, dude.
Yeah. Make sure you guys, hey, we're on YouTube now. Subscribe to Cul de Sac Football. Make sure you guys follow us on Spotify, and also follow us on X at, I think it's Cul de Sac Foot. I'm going to be trying to post some Fabrizio tweets or whatever. We're going to get some stuff shaking. Yeah. We'll be back soon. Make sure you guys subscribe, follow, all that stuff. And we'll check you guys later, all right? Peace.
Yeah.